I'm dedicating my year to them. I'm dedicating my year to our seniors.
Every season, the men's hockey team celebrates their graduating seniors. It's a pre-game ceremony that includes the players' families, friends, and fans.
As we honor our graduating seniors and their contribution.
This season's graduating seniors are team captain Matt McNamara, the U Sports Goalie of the Year, Nathan Torkia, and steadfast defenseman Will Ennis.
They meant so much to this program. That's what I'm dedicating my year to. And when you're a senior, you'll get it. This year will go by like that for them. Like that. Just like if you ask them, yeah, there were some tough moments for all of us, right? Tough moments when you're juggling academic, school, co-op, pre-scout meetings, early morning workouts. You're juggling all that, relationships. You're juggling all that. And when you think, when you go through it, that, geez, will this day ever end? And now you get to the end of the line at the U Sport level, and you say to yourself, where the hell did that time go? Where did it go?
I'd have been knocked down 1,000 times, yeah, I traveled around 1,000 miles, feeling so tired, but you know I can't stop now. Came way too far, won't throw in the towel. Pac said that I gotta keep my head up, so I ain't going nowhere, yeah, I'm standing right here.
We sat down with the three graduates to talk about their time as a Windsor Lancer, reflecting back on their first year to their senior year.
Your journey to Windsor, basically, to University of Windsor as a Lancer.
Yeah, so I played 4 years in the OHL for my hometown in Peterborough, and then my overage year was actually cut short due to COVID, so I didn't know really what lied ahead for me, and then Hammer reached out. Honestly, everything he said to me was pretty exciting about the program, so kind of just went out and took a chance, and it seemed to work out for me.
Yeah, so for me, probably a little bit of a different recruiting process than these guys. I played in the OJHL for 4 years, and then my last year, which was the COVID year, things got cut short a bit. So I ended up going out east, playing the Maritimes. So I played in Summerside there for the last year. And then going into my first year in Windsor, I actually wasn't recruited initially by anybody. So I was just back home playing senior hockey, and then eventually an opportunity came around here in Windsor where they lost a goalie around Christmas time, so Hammer kind of called me, and there wasn't really much of a recruiting process. It was more of, hey, we need you as soon as you can. So I took a couple days to think about it, and next thing you know, I'm here. So it was a pretty quick process.
For me, it's something similar to Matt. I played 4 years in the OHL and then lost my fifth year to COVID. Hammer was one of the schools that reached out to me, and he was pretty persistent. And when he kind of talked about the program and kind of learned about that was in engineering, he was very helpful, and he kind of provided me some resources that other places didn't provide, and I thought it was probably like the best opportunity I'd have to come to Windsor.
So did you guys know each other prior to your beginnings here, or did you got to know each other once you arrived?
Unfortunately for Matt, he knew us because we used to meet them all the time in the OHL.
Oh, you guys knew each other in the O?
Well,
Played against
yeah,
him.
we played again. He played for Oshawa, I was Peterborough, so it's kind of a big rival for us.
Right on.
I didn't know you at all. I knew it there.
I played with him.
We played summer hockey together for years growing up, and then we kind of crossed paths when I would go to Oshawa Generals camp when Enter was there. But yeah, so I knew Enter, but I didn't know Matt at all.
The first few months were interesting, kind of just getting my feet on the ground and being away from home, but I can't give enough credit to Hammer and my roommates and also the guys on the team making me feel more than welcome. And honestly, the transition was a lot smoother than I thought, and now I've met some of my best friends, and it's been a really good time.
Coming to Windsor, halfway through the first season was a big challenge for me because these guys have all been together for months at that point. And I really didn't know many of the guys besides a few. So these guys did a really good job of making me feel comfortable right when I got here. That was something that I was a little worried about, hesitant about coming in midway through the year to a really good team as well. I just wanted to do what I could to fit in. These guys here, they were all first years as well, so they kind of were able to help me out a lot and just kind of help me grab the ropes of, understanding what the process is like and what to expect.
Not really knowing everyone personally on the team, but once I got here, it was a really great bunch of guys, and I felt welcome. At first meeting was a little bit challenging, just kind of balancing school and hockey, but you kind of get the hang of it and you figure it out.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we preach like having a good culture here, making sure everyone feels welcome, including everyone, and that stems down from Hammer all the way down to a first-year guy. It's the same thing as what happened kind of in my first year, but we've built a culture here that's very welcoming and successful, and I think that's kind of what we live by every day as much as we can. It's nice to have a degree in your back pocket, and I think that's the really nice thing about school is you graduate with something that you can fall back on. Favorite memory? That's tough. There's been a lot of good things happen over 4 years, but obviously I think mine has to be hosting the Queen's Cup 2 years ago, right? Yeah. That was probably the coolest hockey game I've ever played in. Just having the whole school kind of behind you and wishing for success is something that I've never felt before. And like going to class the week before and hearing people talk about it, professors saying good luck, it was pretty cool to skate out and see the place packed. And obviously it didn't end the way we wanted, but it was still probably the top memory for myself.
Yeah, for me, that was definitely a great memory. There's definitely a bunch of memories here that I could list off. But add on to that, it would be definitely PEI. We did the trip down there. That was a great week for us. Although it didn't end too well, just kind of being with the guys and enjoying our time there was definitely a good memory for us.
The finals game was incredible, and going out to PEI is incredible. There's been a few really fun road trips we've had too, which have been great. Going to Montreal and being able to be with all the guys together and have fun there and be able to do well there. So there's a lot, but those would probably be the ones that stand out for me. Yeah, I mean, it was amazing, and it was something I mentioned when I spoke about it a couple of years ago. It was never a spot I would have envisioned myself being in. Considering a few years ago, I wasn't recruited at all. So for me to be able to be put in that position and get that award was really incredible. If it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But it was amazing. It was really nice to be recognized. For myself, I felt like maybe I hadn't been recognized the way I wanted it to be a couple years prior. So it was exciting just to be able to showcase myself a bit along with these guys and help be a successful team. So it was pretty awesome.
Just want to say thank you to the boys over the 4 years. It's been a great 4 years. Thanks to Hammer and the coaching staff for everything you guys have done for us, as well as the University of Windsor. It's been the best 4 years of my life, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
Cheers, boys.
Thank you.